point 4, group 3. Go ahead. Marcellus?
Patrick Henry gave the same speech during the meeting of the Second Virginia Convention on B, March 3rd, 1775. March 23rd.
Sounds good. 12 is B. Point 4, group 2. Just remember, the speech is going to happen a year before they actually do the Declaration of Independence. Daniel?
The last major battle of the Revolutionary War was fought at Yorktown.
Definitely. Point 4, group 2. Now, definitely don't want to confuse it with the Civil War. Where did we say earlier this year the Civil War is going to end? Revolutionary War is Yorktown. Civil War is going to be where? Rachel? 2 points. And there was also a battle that kind of started off the Civil War. Who remembers which one that is? Somebody's going to earn a nickname at that first battle. Remember the first battle? The gentleman earns a nickname at that battle. Of course, it's going to be in Virginia. What do you think, Audrey?
Manassas Junction.
Yes. And who remembers the creek they fought around? Point. I'll give you 2 points for group 3. What is the name of that creek? And 2 points. And who earns his nickname at that first battle of Bull Run? Who's going to earn his nickname there, Ronnie? Yeah, point group 1. It's going to be Thomas Jackson. All right, back to Revolution. We can read for us number 14. Let's go with Zach Lewis.
Some blame God for the English because they
Not a problem.
the Declaration of Independence states that all authority are given belongs to K people not kings.
Yeah, they want the people to be in control. One group 3. Huge change from having a king. Right, go ahead.
Some blame God for the English because they promised their freedom.
Yes, and some are going to also fight for the colonists. Point 4, group 3. Now, what's our keyword here? To know that you're going to go with slaves as opposed to American Indians. Because American Indians also fought on both sides. What's our keyword, Rachel? Yes, put a box around that. Because obviously slaves would want their freedom. American Indians would have already had it. All right, so go ahead, Danielle. Next one.
The blame for the Revolutionary War the colonists.
Yes, colonists are going to end up winning. Point for group 2. Next one, go ahead and answer for us. Rebecca.
Blake rode on horseback to Charlottesville to warn Thomas Jefferson that the British were coming.
S. Jeff Jewett.
Yes, our school was definitely named for him. That should be an easy one to keep up with. Next one, go ahead and answer for us. Group 7. Right.
Many Blake fought alongside the Patriots while others fought with the British.
Yes, fighting on both sides. So L sounds good. That was the point. Next one, go ahead and answer for us. Rebecca.
Blake took on more responsibility during the war. G. Women.
All right, going with G, women. Definitely. Guys are all fighting. The ladies have to take over the farms. That was group 7 point. Lily.
The Battle of Blank was the first land battle fought in Virginia. You Great Ridge.
Yes, point 4, group 3. And we end up chasing a governor out of. Does anybody remember the name of the city that we chased the governor out of? It was a British governor after we won that battle. Catherine.
Yorkville.
Yes, point 4, group 4. Norfolk. All right, next question. Go ahead and answer for us.
That was something different. The Declaration of Independence was finished on July 4th, 1776.
All right, point 4, group 2. Go ahead. Rachel. Yes, that's one of the reasons why the colonists do not like Parliament. There's taxes. Point group 7. Marcellus.
The Declaration of Independence is executed for William T. Independence from Great Britain.
Yes, point 4, group 2. Danielle.
The colonists wanted to have blank. Sorry, the colonists wanted the blank to have responsibility in the colonies to see what this
Yes, it's a myth of local people. Point him for writing a document, Tyler. Yeah, point group 2. Stay away from George Washington. Did a lot of good stuff, but he's not famous for writing any of those documents you're going to see. All right, $200 question. Says, who fought for the English because they were promised their freedom? They're also going to fight for the colonists, but they promised their freedom. That's going to be key. Just cover your answer. You only need to cover the one we're on. Is it colonists, American Indians, farmers, or slaves? Once you're both done, you can switch. You can cover till you switch. And who can tell us the answer? Again, they have to have it written before we say the answer. What are you going with, Lily? She says slaves. That is correct. They would want their freedom. 1 through 3. Now, think back. Civil War. Who are the slaves going to end up fighting with in the Civil War? We talked about that earlier this year. They only really fight for one side. What side are you going to go with, Rachel? Yes, give her 2 points. And the reason why, the Confederates are going to actually use them for labor, to work in factories and to grow crops for the armies. But obviously, it would be smart to give your slave a gun. Okay. So they are going to fight for the Union Army if they can escape it. All right, our next question for 300.
That was a brand new Cadillac. Back when I was 10, these are the clothes that the little girls that were 8, 9, 10 wore.
Sheesh. I'm glad we don't have to wear that today.
Oh, they were cute back then.
I know it was cute, but still.
And you think you got cute toys? Get this.
Wow. Wow.
See? Can you see it? Now this is like one of the first little cars. This was all wood. And you just pull it around. And this was one of the first squeaky toys. And they're gonna show you here. This one. And this, I wore these. They were some of the first roller skates.
I said, wow.
Yeah, and you just put them around like that. You just put this over your shoes. Yeah, they were the first roller skates. And back in that time, I don't think you guys ever know this was the very first Polaroid camera. Now, you know the cameras we have now are like, this was the first Polaroid camera. All this was back when I was 10 years old. Things have changed, huh? Anyway, I thought we'd just share some of this stuff, because I said in the past, and that's the past.
Well, thank you very much. What do you guys say? It was good. Does anybody have anything else they wanted to share? Anybody bring anything? You brought something? Okay. You've got the floor. All right, kids, we've got somebody else. Madeline, you want to introduce your grandmother?
My name is Debbie. Madeline has little brothers, so I have 2 grandchildren. That's all I have. Well, what I brought today, I've worked for the same company for like over 20 years, and when we first came to the company, they gave us all these cool little trinkets. And this was one of the trinkets they gave us. This is Magnetos. And you can kind of play with it and build on it. Make really cool things. These are like little men. Wait a minute. Let me get you a couple.
Excuse me, I have something. They're old time
Jason. They're old time Legos. Oh, okay. So when I was growing up, you could find little toys like this all the time, maybe at the $5 store. But you really don't see these too often now, unless you go to like Brookstone, pawn shop maybe, or like Brookstone or some place that's going to sell them for a lot of money. I can't get my men to stand up, but they really do. I'm not sure why he's not behaving. Is somebody holding another magnet on me? Yeah, there you go. So you can, if you work with it, stack them. Give me some more sticks. Maybe they're too close to the... See, I haven't done this for a while. I had to go back and find this because I don't have a lot of old things from my childhood.
There's a group at their seats working on an assignment, and then usually there is a group at the computers. The county purchased a program for us called Success Maker, and it's a program designed to really go with the level of the student. So if they're a little more advanced, they're doing more advanced material. If they need a little extra help with something, they're getting that extra help that they need on that computer. So it's really neat, and I can track the progress. I can pull up reports. So it's a really neat way of giving the students that extra help they need. So today we're just going to kind of demonstrate to you what a typical math day would look like. Usually up here, I kind of tell them what their stations are for the day. All right, so students, when you come to me at group, you're going to need to bring your pencils. Okay. Seat work. There is one Versatiles activity back there. I think it'd be really cool if you showed your grandparents how it works. You can get them to kind of try it out too, just so they can kind of see. Jason, I'm not done talking to you. Okay, so they can kind of see how that works. Activity is going to be Success Maker. Okay, so they can see that computer program. And the extra, all right? I have kids who finish things at different rates. Some take a little longer. Some are, done almost by the time I get the paper handed to them. So I have to have something extra for them to do when they're done. So today the extra is going to be a game called Garbage. Okay, it's a game to help practice their multiplication skills, which is a huge concept in third grade. What's that? I think it's unlocked.
It is.
He looked like he was trying to get in.
All right, so kids, we're going to have to be kind of creative with the chairs. Okay? So remember to use your manners. Excuse me. Just kind of help grandparents tell them where you're going to be going so they can kind of follow you. Are you listening? Okay. So why do you have that right? Okay, why don't you put it in your book bag, please? Find your book bag up here, and that's.
And how to get them right is, you see the bead at the bottom? Those are your answer choices.
I see. There's only one, you'll use each answer one time, right?
Yeah, you can only use them one time. I'm right here at 1. Right now I'm doing number 1 through 6. First one was what color are you most likely to spin, and that's green since there are 4. Second one was what color are you most likely least likely to spin, and that's purple since there's only 1. So you see, the letters are where you put your feedback. Okay.
So this is the number for the child, and then that's where you put the...
Yeah.
So did you find the answer purple?
Yeah, that was for number 2. What is the possibility of spinning a yellow? That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's it. 0, 8. Since there are no yellows, what's the probability of spinning blue? 3. You see, each of them have a color, a specific color on the back.
So you flip them over after you get done and see if it matches the pattern, is that right?
You see, once you get all your things done, you put this over and
I see.
and like that, then
That's cool.
then you see if you got it right.
We'll finish them and show us.
Okay, let's see. Number 5. Where's the probability of fitting a blue? 4, 8. That's C. You see, 1 and 4 have yellow colors, see? And 2 has a blue color. 3 and 5 have red. That means 6 has blue. Okay. What is the probability of spinning purple? Okay. 7. What? Okay, now I'm moving on to this one. Okay. Yep, I got it right. Let's see, like B. Yeah. Yes.
Good job.
See, someone has to check it. Yeah. So that you don't check it. And
Right. You don't have to check it out.
yeah. What number are you most likely to spin? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's... Oh, back up. 8 is blue. Okay, let's see. What number are you least likely to pick? Like, 10. Sometimes I don't know. What is the probability of fitting a 10? So let's say 1 10, so that's D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep, that's 10. What is the probability of spinning 20? Yep, you got it right. Eight. Yeah, 11.
Is it cheating to look at the back?
No, well, sometimes.
Yeah, so let's still look at the back.
What is the probability of spinning 40? That would be 0, 10, so it's 2.
Shouldn't you do the problem? Shouldn't you check the
Yeah, spinning the number has a probability of 4 tenths. 1, 2. Ah, that's C. Yep. Okay. Now let's check.
Take a picture of it. All right. Good job. Got it.
Now someone has to check it.
I'm checking it. Okay.
No, he has to have another student
Okay, go
check.
get another kid. Go get Jason.
Oh, Jason, can you check this? Check that right. Okay.
Okay, you ready? Okay.
So now what do? Garbage?
Yeah. Yeah. Now you have to wait until he rings the bell, then you switch.
Oh, so then you keep. You get another one?
No, there's only one versatile too. So
Forgot how to play.
I got all of mine. I win.
You win, all right.
He beat you, huh? I think you should do that again.
Yeah.
Shuffle them off.
Like this, like, did you say you?
Grade 4 skate.
Baby? Wait. Oh, no. I'll get yours. I'll get yours. Where is it at?
Okay, go ahead.
Listen. No, I'm staying with you for a few minutes, honey. I can stay now. All over the place. So what are you doing? Whoops.
You're fine.
What are you doing?
This is success maker. This is where you do math problems like fractions and other stuff.
Wow. Okay. Well, go to it, mister. Math is not my subject.
I can't hear it.
Good job.
But things that usually comes out floating in.
Fraction of the figure is yellow. I stay behind you so I can see what he's doing.
Stay on the move.